Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the single arm seated cable row. This is a fantastic unilateral horizontal rowing exercise. You get some free ab work from it. You get a good quality stretch. You can train the lats and upper back really well. So here's what you're going to need. First of all, you're going to need some kind of cable machine. We've got some from Elite FTS. We just sit on the ground, very simple. You might have a machine where you actually get to sit on there, but you are going to need a D handle for that cable attachment. So you need like the single handle option, okay? So I've got this hooked up to our cable machine already, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to put our feet on the supports, and then depending upon obviously what arm you're going to use, you grab that hand. And what we want to do with our feet is we want to make sure that they're not completely locked out, okay? We want a good quality, like soft lockout, just a slight bend. And then what we're going to do, we're going to keep our torso up good and tall. As that's good and tall, we want to have just a slight lean back, okay? So we don't want to be rounded here. Chest is tall, good neutral pelvis. Take the cable off the stack so you got tension on it the whole time. And then what we're going to do with our belly button pointing forward, back flat, we're going to row that handle towards our belly button but on the side. So the goal is to not have the torso move as we row. We're just going to try to pull that elbow back behind us while we keep our chest good and tall. And then we switch sides. So I'm going to switch sides so you can kind of see this side as well. Here. Again, the rotation is optional. You can stay pronated the whole time if you really wanted to. You can stay neutral the whole time. Usually most people find that going from pronated to about a neutral position feels really natural. It feels really smooth. And that's just a good place to be. Okay? Very, very simple once you kind of get it figured out and get in the hang of things. So it's a good hypertrophy exercise. I really like this with strength athletes, overall athleticism as well, just like the general athletes we work with. It's great for personal training clients once they get the hang of how to row. We can get them seated down, really get some abdominal work at the same time as rowing. When it comes to programming for this, I really like 3 to 4 sets on average of usually about 8 to 12 reps per side. I think if you get too heavy with this exercise, there needs to be too much body English to really maximize the back work, so it kind of becomes like this rotational row thing. And then if it's too light, you know, we're not going to get the training stimulus that we want. So you got to find a good balance, and 8 to 12 seems to work well, so we can kind of get some good hypertrophy back there, get some good quality time under tension, but it's not so heavy that it looks like crap. So that's the biggest issue by far that I see with this exercise is way too much body English, way too much lean back, way too much of this rowing stuff while they're rotating. So, you know, it kind of gets ugly fast if you're not honest with yourself. So it doesn't take a lot of weight. I had 40 pounds on there and that felt pretty good. You know, I would go up a little bit, but overall, like, that would have been a good warm-up set for me. So that is the single arm seated cable row. If you got any questions about the execution setup, anything like that, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.